Are you also struggling to focus on everyday tasks? What if we told you that some of your habits are killing your focus? Keep watching and you'll find out. Take it one step at a time. Have you ever had a super productive day at work when everything just clicked? Now that's called hyperfocus, a state when your mind is totally locked into a task. But how can you make it happen more? Hyperfocus is all about concentrating on one task without multitasking. You also avoid distractions even when your mind wanders. Let us tell you about 4 stages to get into hyperfocus. 1. Choose one important thing to focus on. 2. Get rid of all distractions. 3. Concentrate on your task. 4. Bring your mind back when it wanders. Still unsure? Don't worry, in this video we'll talk about more ways to achieve hyperfocus. Your attention is precious, but limited. While your brain processes millions of bits of information every second, you can only consciously focus on about 40 things at once. Plus, your short-term memory can only hold about 7 items, such as names, dates, or tasks. So how can you work at your best with these natural limitations? The key takeaway is that managing your attention effectively requires meta-awareness and intentional focus. Think of your attention as a limited space that can be easily filled. To control it, you need to be mindful of what occupies this space. Often you get lost in random thoughts without evaluating them, which can lead to distractions. Meta-awareness helps you step outside your thoughts and become aware of what you're thinking. It allows you to catch yourself when your mind wanders and redirect your attention to your intended task. Intentions are crucial too. You should always have a clear intention for where your attention should be focused. Whether it's work, reading, or a conversation, knowing your intention guides your attention. To cultivate these skills, set reminders to check in on your attentional space regularly. Ask yourself if it aligns with your intentions. With practice, this becomes a habit, helping you achieve frequent hyperfocus. It's time to say goodbye to those distractions. Imagine this, you're at your desk, fully immersed in your work, teetering on the edge of hyperfocus. Then suddenly, your phone chimes with an Insta DM. Like most of us, you might instinctively grab your phone to check it, or even if you resist, your concentration has been disrupted. Your phone has barged into your attentional space, dragging irrelevant thoughts with it. These interruptions and distractions are major roadblocks to achieving hyperfocus. While you can't eliminate every potential distraction, that doesn't mean you should surrender to every interruption that comes your way. The point is, clear the way for hyperfocus by eliminating distractions from your environment. Instead of battling them every time they pop up, be proactive and remove them before they become an issue. To do this, take a close look at your surroundings and identify anything more tempting than your work. This doesn't just apply to physical spaces. For example, if your web browser homepage is filled with cute cat videos, change it. If your phone constantly distracts you, leave it in another room. Of course, not everyone can ignore their phone entirely. Clients, co-workers, and family may need to reach you. In such cases, switch your phone to airplane mode and check it at designated intervals. This way you remain accessible but don't react automatically to every notification. Lastly, if your mind keeps wandering, take a moment to write down your thoughts. It might be a to-do list or an interesting idea. The act of jotting these distractions down helps clear your mind and create space for hyperfocus on your current task. How to plan and think creatively? Sometimes hyperfocus is an excellent tool for concentrated, intense work, but it's not always enough. Your mind also needs moments of rest and creativity. So for tasks that require inventiveness and originality, there's a different approach that we call scatter focus. It has 3 types. Capture mode. This is about jotting down anything on your mind. It might include unresolved tasks, pending chores, or unanswered messages. It's a way to clear your mind and tie up loose ends. Problem crunching mode. Here you focus on a single issue and let your thoughts circle around it, seeking new angles, ideas, and solutions. Habitual mode. This happens during simple, repetitive tasks that engage part of your attention but leave room for reflection. For example, you might mull things over while doing the dishes. Scatter focus allows you to plan for the future and generate new ideas, making it a valuable complement to hyperfocus in your toolkit. Connect the dots. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts wander randomly when you're meditating or trying to fall asleep? It's like your mind goes on its own adventure, bringing up memories, images, and ideas without any order. This randomness is thanks to your brain's default network, which activates when your mind isn't focused on one specific thing. While it might be frustrating when you're trying to relax or concentrate, it's actually a goldmine for creativity. Use scatter focus to connect seemingly unrelated thoughts and ideas. This can lead to unique insights and creative breakthroughs. One fascinating thing that happens is the Zeigarnik effect. It's when your brain keeps pondering unresolved tasks rather than completed ones. Essentially, your mind keeps working on problems in the background. This effect can help you solve problems when you encounter new information that fits into the puzzle, often leading to surprising solutions. Just like Ed Sheeran, who had an aha moment in the bath and ended up writing an entire song for One Direction. So how can you use this? Simple. Write down the problems you're trying to solve and review your list regularly. This keeps your mind engaged with these challenges, making it more likely that you'll stumble upon creative solutions in unexpected places. Feed your mind. Okay, we've understood that scatter focus helps you relate new experiences to old problems and can lead to those eureka moments. Now what? Well, you should also know that it isn't just about letting your mind wander, it's about collecting the right dots of information to fuel your insights. Your brain has almost unlimited storage space, but it requires your attention to form memories. Since your attention is limited, you need to be selective about the media you consume. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through YouTube shorts or binge-watching Netflix shows, focus on high-quality sources of information. For example, if you're an architect, studying the designs, biographies, and working methods of famous historic architects makes sense. But don't let a single subject monopolize your attention. The beauty of scatter focus lies in combining diverse information. Think of every piece of information as a bid for your attention. Would a TV show or podcast enrich your scatter focus more? Choose content that offers intellectual value, just like you choose nutritious foods for your health. So by nourishing your mind with quality information, you'll supercharge your scatter focus and boost your creativity. Now that you've learned the secrets of harnessing hyperfocus and scatter focus, what will you do with this newfound power? How will you apply it to your work, your creativity, and your daily life? Be sure to drop it in the comments below.